the necessary scouts, I believe. Zealots now moving out. Meanwhile, Sunken Colony has been put down on both bases, so Luxury obviously knows this is coming his way and being very careful to try to prevent that. We're going to see on which base it is that the Zealots go. Okay, they're converging on the upper right at the 1 o'clock base, so that's pretty smart there. Scourge still trying to follow the Corsairs. 3 Corsairs now in the air, and they're going to be followed by those cannons. The Scourge, meanwhile, do get a scout. Robotic support almost up. The Zealot's going to move in. We're going to see how much damage they're going to do before it's Sunken. Trying to run away from the Sunken Zerglings, now getting in. And they're going to be forced to move back. Going to engage some of those Zerglings on that ramp there. One of the Zealots almost dead. One Zealot dies. The other one almost dead. And another Zealot still alive. I think the Zealot also going to get taken down. Not going to be able to run away in time. So yeah, with those speed upgrades, Zerglings all losing some forces. The Hydra is then also up now. So we are going to see 5-hatch Hydra on the way pretty soon for Luxury. And he has some Scourge around. He has some Zerglings on the ground to run around. He's getting the scouts he need. And he probably knows this robotic support on the way. So we're going to see whether he tries to go air heavy instead of going for that too many Hydra. Cal meanwhile also upgrading weapons 1, at least what I'm assuming weapons 1, so he's gonna be able to engage those Hydras pretty well. Several Hydras on the way. Both players so far playing pretty defensive. Lots of Corsairs meanwhile in the air for Cal, just keeping them in his base until he has a decent count. Then going to get a shuttle, Reavers, and then going to try to move out, do some damage. Of course, Hydras are a counter to it, and they work pretty well. First Reaver now out for Cal. And we're gonna, what's going to be important for Luxury is positioning, and timing. Time his Scourge as well, and just get stuff going. Another Gateway and a Citadel of a Dune meanwhile coming up, so we're going to see what that's for. Maybe Zealot speed, or maybe we're going to go for a Templar Archives, adding 3 gateways in fact. So he's going to pump out some Grand Forces alongside these air forces that he has. The first Reaver's still out there. Maybe he's going to go for 2 Reavers. I don't actually think he has Shuttle out yet. And also, don't know if he has speed. You definitely need shuttle speed if you're going to go for Ser Reaver, because otherwise you relieve your Reaver way too vulnerable. Those Corsairs, I think there's 6 of them now. They have air weapons 1, so that's exactly what he was upgrading. Instead of goon range, that's what he was getting. So he's going to be able to kill any overlords much faster. That's exactly what he's planning on doing. We're going to see what he managed to do. Observatory also going to come down for Cal. Cal has to micro those Sers very well though to avoid anything. There's also a shuttle out there, but it's not speed upgraded. She has to be very careful with that shuttle. We're going to see if he has speed upgrading. Oh no, never mind. Shuttle now has speed, and now he's going to be able to maneuver around. As long as he doesn't get that shuttle caught by Scourge, he should be pretty safe. There are spore colonies around everywhere though too, so this has been started. Oh man, wow, Luxury doing a good job of flanking with those Hydras, trying to catch those Ser Reavers in transition. Cal also has to be careful at his main, because he has a lot of Hydras converging now on his main. Should be able to push in actually. I think there are like 2.5 control groups. There's nothing but a few Zealots to defend there. Has to be very careful. Now moving back to his base, has that Reaver there to defend. Reaver has several Scourges to help defend that base for him. So we're going to see. Wow, I think Luxury at this point is going to push out one Scarab, killing that Zergling. There is meanwhile a shuttle now. Oh, now we're going to engage. Luxury is going to move in right now with those Hydras. There's almost nothing to defend. They're moving in right, doing a lot of damage. Almost everything dying there. Oh man, a lot of forces, everything dying, and everything just nothing to defend there. Just one Reaver there to get a shot off. Almost nothing else is around there. Just Hydra's moving in now, taking out a lot of cannons. The Reaver has been taken down. Probes now moving to engage. The Zealots also moving in from the back, but everything is getting taken down here. Probes all get taken down. Hydra is taking down everything, and now Cal's in serious trouble, trying to counterattack with his Corsairs to try to move in on all those Overlords, but he has almost nothing at his base, no forces to defend, and those Corsairs do manage to take out like 4 or 5 Overlords, so if he manages to clean up these Grand Forces, Luxury is definitely not going to have anything to clean those up, but I think at this point he's pretty much screwed. He has his natural, he's going to get taken down. Corsairs are still some in the air and should be able to do some damage, but he's going to lose this natural, he's going to lose a lot of tech. Robotic Facility going to go down, Forge going to go down, Cybernetic Core going to go down, Next is going to go down, everything there is going to go down. Corsairs still fighting out Cal, just trying to hopefully beat this, but there's still even more Hydras moving in, and now Cal has nothing but his main with a few Zealots defending, and they're of course not going to be able to engage. They don't have speed. There is now a Dark Templar there, but there are Overlords meanwhile moving in, and of course Corsairs are not going to be able to take those out with all those Hydras there. Corsairs still moving around the base, trying to take any more Overlords, but that's going to be pretty much it. Now Hydra is now moving in into the main of Cal, and Cal in serious trouble. I don't think he has any chance. This is pretty much it for him. 2.5, I think, control groups of Hydras. Luxury, interestingly enough, I think moving a few Hydras to the back, make sure he doesn't get flanked. He was fearing that for some reason. I don't know why he would do, but Cal for some reason still being stubborn, just trying to get as many zealots as he can. He has them speed upgrade at this point, just trying to converge on his last defensive line on those cannons, and now just going to push in right. Also has those Corsairs that we can try to take out those Overlords so he can move in with his Dark Templar, but that's not going to happen. GG coming out. Ooh, boy. I think Cal might have gone a little bit too fast, a little bit too much tech, a little bit too soon. He just didn't get enough ground forces while Luxury just pumped Hydralisks, and of course his natural was completely open, had almost nothing to defend there. He had a large amount of cannons, like 4 cannons, and he had a few zealots and a reaver, but that's about it. That's just not enough. You need a lot more. You need dragoons as well. Dragoons are important. He did have a pretty good strategy going. He had weapons 1 for his Corsairs. He had reavers going shuttle speed. He was trying to go around for harass, but while he was trying to do that, it was being prevented pretty well by those Hydralisks, and the Luxury just, with perfect timing, moved in right when Cal was weak. Even though Cal managed to move his reaver back in time, quite a while before Luxury moved in, Luxury still managed to take that out. So overall, too bad for Cal. He's going to move to the losers match while Luxury goes to the winners match. We're going to see who faces who there. We have Wida versus Hyuk up next. I'm not even going to bother thinking who wins there because I think it's a pretty obvious choice. But yeah, all in all, guys, look to more from me soon. Good game from Luxury. Slight there mistakes from Cal. He looks a little bit dejected, but if he faces who I think he's going to face in the losers match, he should be able to have a chance to come back in this. GG, guys. Ranchin out.